So today I'm in Newport in Shropshire, a very pleasant little market town, and I'm here for two reasons. The first one is that I grew up here, so if I'm passing anywhere close to here, it's always nice to come in for a healthy dose of nostalgia. But the second reason, and perhaps more important reason, is that just on the outskirts of this little town is an absolutely superb little biker cafe. It wasn't here when I grew up, obviously, and it's relatively recently opened, but it just is a superb little place, and I always thought I'd end up doing a little review, so that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm outside the Dragon Soul Cafe in Newport, and to my mind cafes for bikers come into two categories really. The first one is those big commercial ventures, so places like the Baffle House, Piston Club, Caffeine and Machine, which are good. Yeah, I frequent them quite regularly, but they just feel big commercial enterprises. You kind of know that it's all about the data, that they'll spend hours poring over what's got the best margin. They'll know the margin of every single product they sell, what they can push, what they can pull, constantly asking what customers want and all those things. And if that sounds like a criticism, it's not meant to be, because I think there's a place for those. Yeah, really good places. I'll spend my money in there and continue to frequent them. But then the other category of cafe is much smaller, one or two man band things, where you're really looking at somebody's personal vision, and I always feel they've got a feel of the place that they've invented where they would like to hang out themselves, and as a consequence of that, they're just great places, and I know which I prefer. And this one, the Dragon Soul Cafe behind me, is an absolute peach of a cafe, and you've got to wish them every success. So anyway, just pop inside now and see what it's all about. So, what can I tell you about the Dragon Soul Cafe? Simply, it's just really, really well done. There's really nice atmosphere inside, comfortable. They've really thought it through. You know, you've got two Harleys sitting there. You're surrounded by nice merchandise, not ridiculously overpriced like some of them are. Selection of cakes, selection of sandwiches. Really good value as well if you look at the actual cost of it. So. Absolutely great place, recommend it. I'd even go far and say if you're anywhere close like Shrewsbury, Telford, you know, Wolverhampton, places like that, come across and support it, because ultimately places like this need people to come along and put their money behind the till to make it work, and the people here are working really hard and giving us a great place to go. So if you're in the location, whiz across, you won't be disappointed. Great place to go. Anyway, cheers.